Matinee baseball from MLB Stadium in the Bronx. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway.
Left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Gregorius. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Here now the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Here's Kendrys Morales, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Donaldson stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. That's a 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Marco Estrada, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Marco Estrada, his best pitch is a straight changeup. How good is it? It's so good he'll throw it 3, 4, even 5 times in a row. Fastball's good, 88 to 91, but his bread and butter is the straight changeup, and if he has the good one, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Estrada, a right-hander who stands in 5.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 0-2 once more. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 0-2 once more. This is in the air to left, and Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Aaron Judge is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that
The
one.
left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, the pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Gary Sanchez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, and that retires the side. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just two simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner's after it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Randall Grichuk. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Sliders in for a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves forward.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-2. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be two. There's one. On to Smoke. Gets a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Yanks held in check. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Russell Martin now as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The catcher, number 55.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Batting ninth, center fielder, number 11.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Now batting, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
It is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Threw a base on balls his first time up. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Toronto. It remains 1-0. Now batting, Brandon Drury, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Drury on at first, nobody out. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. Flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. This is line to left. Granderson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. is looked at for ball number 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Justin Smoke. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if it starts them off, and they start to go more ambush tactics.
The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Solarte, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. Smoke at second with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. Gardner on the move. And no one will track it down.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the ship, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Into the box now, Russell Martin, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. To third. Drury fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. He takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this is foul for the first strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Wasn't there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. This is lifted out to left. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wade. First time up, he went down looking. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tulowitzki is there, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 1-0. It is Curtis Granderson, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. The pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
As a look, now the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sliders in for a strike.
1-1.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Kendrys Morales.
Here comes the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that one just missed outside.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. 3-0, here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Fly ball to straightaway left. Granderson is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. One run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. Slider up that he gets a call on.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now another 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nib it. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Solarte, the runner at third with no outs. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30, David Robertson.
Set and the pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. Robertson has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now, in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout is out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air to right field. Heading after it is Judge, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Curtis Granderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. As a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 3 for 8. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Drury's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That misses. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Gary.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Aaron Hicks would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail it 4-1. Digging in and looking for more, Hendrys Morales. Last time through was a base hit. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now. The 1-2. Fouled off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yonhevis Solarte came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 4-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 50.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Richard has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Brandon Drury will bat next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Dermody, an Iowa native. He was a 28th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 4-1. Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. Russell Martin now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot for Russell Martin as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's too far inside ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Adam Warren enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
In is Curtis Granderson as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. The 0-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Wade has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Head-to-head with Adam Warren, just a 1 for 9.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pilar, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Bottom of the 9th, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Now a bunt attempt here, but the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Pilar's there. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Last chance for the Yankees. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Toronto Blue Jays put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Marco Estrada earns the victory on the mound. Luis Severino pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits. 2 errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid